All right, well, guys, sorry to keep you waiting. I was actually setting up my screen here for everything I'm going to do for this live stream. I did see you guys in the comments letting me know that everybody's waiting for it to start. I used to not know that it does that, like let you guys get in that early, but yeah. So we're gonna let the roll in here. The viewers roll in. Sorry, I said the rollers. The viewers roll in. So we're talking about a snowstorm here for really the Great Plains is the best description, but it should head into the Great Lakes region as well, as I put on my snowstorm forecast. So a lot of states included here: Colorado, Kansas, Nebraska, Missouri, Iowa, and then Michigan, Wisconsin, Indiana, Illinois, Ohio, just to name a few. There might be a few that get affected otherwise, but those are the main snowfall states as of right now. And Ohio is kind of a question mark, so I don't want to get anybody too hyped up there. So, let's see. All right. What about Indiana? Yeah, I do think Indiana has a chance here at something. We'll get into that in a little bit. I live in central Maryland. Cool. Weather tracker, hey. Greetings from Minnesota. How's it going? How long is this one going to be? I don't know as of right now. However long I talk for, probably. Is the microphone actually muffled? Is the audio messed up? Okay. Yeah, this happens sometimes. This does happen. Actually, I might have
restart the stream. Okay, there you go. I think that should be it. I was gonna have to restart the stream if that didn't work. Hopefully that fixed it. I don't know why that keeps happening, where it'll be the crappy mic to start off with, and it kind of sucks because I know a lot of people probably leave when they hear that like screeching noise. Because I watched the last one, the beginning of it, and it was bad. So yeah, that happened last stream too, guys. I don't. My external mic, it doesn't work immediately or something. I don't know what it is. Something's not going right. It used to always just pick up that one and use it immediately. I guess for now on I'll have to check and make sure I manually switch over to that one. So in this live stream, we're going to be talking about the snowstorm. Again, like I said, you probably couldn't hear me very clearly. For Colorado, Nebraska, Kansas, Missouri, Iowa, Illinois, Wisconsin, Michigan, Indiana, and Ohio. These are the areas that should be receiving some sort of snowfall in some areas of those states at least. So this is the GFS we're looking at right here. Now, the subscriber counters right here. So if you do subscribe, you will see your number go through. Also, if you do have Twitter and you are interested in following me, my Twitter is right here at Prime Patriots. I just wanted to put that there just so when I advertise it, you guys can like see it on the screen and search it up, just to make things easier for everybody. Missouri here. Cool. I used to have a viewer that would talk about how bad Missouri weather is, and now it sucks so bad. Sorry, I just set my glass right next to the mic, so that's probably really loud. He always talked about how much Missouri weather sucked and that nothing ever happens for Missouri, and it's just not the case. Missouri gets cool weather too. Yeah, well, okay, so the Minnesota snowfall you're seeing here is actually a different event. So we're going to have a little bit of I'll actually take a look because this is kind of new. I got home from work 2 hours ago. So I'm going to kind of be seeing what's going on as you guys do as well. So yeah, I don't know about all this. Looks like a clipper small bit of a clipper tries to go right behind it, and that's what gives us Minnesota some snowfall. So yeah, Missouri weather changes a lot, I'm sure, as do a lot of southern and central states, eastern states. It's no weather is really consistent. Everybody has that saying for where they live. So I also have a new upgrade here. we're gonna have this little interactive map to where when I'm trying to talk, I could literally just like zoom this in to wherever, and then I can draw on this map to make things a lot easier. So that's a cool live stream update that I have for you guys, or live stream upgrade, an interactive map that we can be looking at as I'm talking. So like if I'm saying, oh, so in, like, let's say I think the heaviest snowfall will be for this area, I can circle it out and you guys can see it right there. So I don't have to try to describe it with words. I can literally show you. So I hope you guys like that upgrade. I think it's a really cool touch, and it's going to really help kind of it's going to be a big upgrade, I think, to say the least. Let me put it that way. So I'm actually on a device that isn't my own right now in the comments on an iPad, so I can't like monitor or moderate the whole thing. I can't delete any comments, so I probably shouldn't tell you that because now people are going to say a bunch of crazy stuff. But so yeah, probably shouldn't have done that. But I hope you like the interactive map, to say the least. Yeah, upstate South Carolina. I can go anywhere. I can zoom in, Oregon, Michigan. I can do whatever. It's really cool. And it's a really HD map that I have here. I'm really fortunate. I can zoom in pretty far and maintain high enough quality to kind of see what's popping, even Delaware and these areas. It's really cool how HD it is. I really like the map. So I hope you guys really like that upgrade. So we're going to be talking a little bit about this snowstorm here. So my previous snowfall map was, well, you might have seen that video. If not, you should check it out, my forecast. But I basically was, let me get this zoomed to where I want it actually. First off, this will be best. Well, probably this. Okay. Sweet. So I had basically 3 to 6 inches of snow for, well, it's a bit much. So probably mostly for these areas had the highest risk of like the 3 to 6 inches. I'm now kind of narrowing it to where I think it's not really going to go into Missouri as much as I once thought, the 3 to 6 inches. And I really think there should be an area of 6 inches plus. And what I said in last night's video, I think the bullseye is probably going to set up in here somewhere. Or maybe it could even be a little bit further north than this, maybe in this area. I really like that southwestern Nebraska area and then that northeastern Colorado area. That looks to be the most favorable for the heaviest snow with this event. If anybody has any questions for specific locations with this event, could Jonesboro, Arkansas see any snow? We got lows in the 20s and 30s. Will the snow come toward us? So we'll take a look here at model guidance. And it's pretty evident that in this one, it's not going to be quite cold enough. The cold's going to be kind of behind it, so it's going to get colder after the fact, after that storm's over. It'll get really cold rain, though, and then you get really cold temperatures, and then it kind of just get an even bigger trough, and then things look to kind of warm up, actually, kind of flatten out around the 16th of November in my early November forecast video that I made a couple days ago. You should go check that one out. It's a good one, and I'm still standing by that forecast for sure. I said until about the middle portion of November, so right around the 15th, I expect that there will be troughing in the east. And then it was kind of a question mark after that because I obviously can't forecast that far out past that for specific types of events. And it looks like after the 15th, it's going to warm up, possibly. We'll have to keep an eye on this one, though, because it does change a lot. Like, I think in the 12Z, it was cold in the east. And now 18Z, it's kind of warm again. So we'll keep a close eye on that one. 48 here in northeastern Vermont today, dropping into the mid-20s with some snow Friday. Yeah, so that's actually the remnants of this event. It's going to bring some front end snow for you guys, and I'm going to have a forecast out for that second half of this storm, but it is involved with this storm. It's going to be later on. I think that for New England, and I saw that comment, by the way, Jesse James, Phil Brandt. I'm going to have the information for Wisconsin in just a second, but I want to answer this one. So the areas that I think could get some front end snow with this one, and front end snow is kind of a funny thing because you're getting rain after the fact if it's front end snow. So we don't really know how much will stay once it starts to rain or how much will even stick beforehand. I do think that as far as front end snow goes, I think you could draw something like this. And I know that's quite typical. That's what we've been seeing. Kind of snow lines like to stay around there. You even could get some snow here in the Catskills as well. It could go further south than this, though, so we'll need to keep an eye on this. Some model guidance has some snowstorms later on, bringing some snow to these areas entirely, so we'll keep an eye on that one. Corso, will Mid-Atlantic see snow? Most likely not, unless you consider Pennsylvania. Unless you consider Pennsylvania Mid-Atlantic. I don't, and I don't think that they'll be seeing snow specifically from this event either, so it doesn't really matter. So Jesse, Phil Brandt, I think that's how you say your name. We're going to take a look here at the Wisconsin area, and we'll take a look at the whole northern area here for the most part. Now, GFS wants to bring, again, back-end snow here, mostly for Michigan. So I think from the looks of things, and the GFS is a little bit more, I guess, progressive with this one. It's a little bit faster with the whole thing. I think your best chance for accumulating snow is in the central portions here of Michigan. And I think that you have a good chance at snow showers. I don't know if this is your first snowfall or not, so I can't say for sure. But I think there's a decently good chance for snow showers in pretty much all of these areas inside this light blue one. I think that's where you'll see at least some snow. And then this area will get snow, it looks like, after the fact from a clipper system coming through. So all these areas will end up seeing snow, most likely very, very shortly. So not to worry. Going to go down real quick, see how many viewers we're at. 79, not bad, not bad. Let's see here. Will southeastern Saskatchewan be getting this snow? Not from this one specifically. No, not from this one. Will Massachusetts see snow when? That's a good question. So you see, this is that kind of front end snow I was talking about for New England. And we see some heavy snow here in the Adirondacks and then the northern Green Mountains and the White Mountains. And then interior Maine getting some heavy snow before it switches over to rain. These areas might not even get that much rain, so it could accumulate. But this is the one where we don't really know what to expect at this point. You could get some interior New York snow, and the back end snow is the most important because that's what could actually stay. And for Massachusetts, I mean, maybe you could see some snow at the end of this one. If things shift, I mean, if this storm shifts a bit east, I mean, you're looking at snow for Massachusetts, so it's that easy. Can we break 15,000 subs tonight? Probably not. It would take a whole lot, I think. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider that. I do live streams like this where I'll answer questions. If this storm isn't affecting you, maybe the next one will be, and I will definitely be covering that storm if it's a major snowstorm. So don't even worry about that. Also, make sure to follow my Twitter if you're interested in that. Definitely will have valuable updates there. Jesse Philbrant. They're talking about teens at night for Brookfield, Wisconsin on Tuesday night. Yeah, so it's not too much of a cold thing. It's a precipitation thing with the snowstorm coming up, but it's crazy cold for sure. Any snow possible for mountains of South Carolina? No, probably not for another month. Great question. How much snow for Missouri? So we're gonna take or how much snow for St. Louis actually? So we're gonna take a closer look there in just a second. So real quick, hold on. I'm just reading something real quick. So I wanted to mention that again. I wanted to kind of reapply the fact that I think that there will be some snow potential here. I mean, through from the 10th, you get your first chance right here, and I think there could be 2 or 3 chances after that. So definitely wanted to do that while we were at this part of the world. So let's go to where we can see Missouri now. Okay, sweet. All right. Yeah, so I really think you're in that 1 to 3 range, honestly. Maybe a little bit less, maybe closer to 1 inch would be your safest bet. I definitely think, but 1 to 3 range is a safe call. Probably won't be in the 3 to 6 at all, but you'll probably get over an inch. We have an active lake effect. Yeah, that's coming up soon. Any snow activity for Tennessee? Most likely not, except for maybe the mountains. Uh, are we done with hurricanes this week? We're probably done for the continental United States. We're probably done with hurricanes for the year. I want to see a Riley like bombogenesis over the southeast. I called out a decree that models would glitch and show it, and did. I waited 20 years to snap that picture. I will hang in my wall. Do you think southeast Tennessee will more snow this winter or about the same as last year? Probably more. Probably more. Can you show the southeast weather for next week? Yeah, got you. And I'm back. I don't know what just happened. My whole Google crashed, so I had to literally restart it and pull the live stream back up. So no, you didn't lose this stream. I am back. It's a miracle, though. I didn't know that could happen, where my whole Google crashes and it literally ends the live stream and everything, or it doesn't end it, but almost destroys it. So, yes, sorry about the technical difficulties, guys. I know, so unprofessional of me. Apologize. Just gonna fix everything real quick. Cool. Looking good. All right. So I don't even know. Yeah, I did just show my face, didn't I? I'll just show my face for the whole world real quick because I've never done this before. So if I can turn this off, I don't see why I wouldn't. Just show my face. Because it's been, I mean, I'm not like trying to hide it or anything. Let me even turn a light on. Because nobody's. I mean, if you guys follow my Twitter, I think you've seen my face before in a picture, but yeah, so this is what I look like. It's okay. You're still a young channel. Yeah. Don't know what you're actually talking about, though. Do you see snow November 17th? I have a big plan. I can't really see that far out, like if there'll be snow or not. Yeah. Some people saw a picture of me on Twitter, so that's why. But yeah, this is what I look like. Most people that are rewatching this will probably not get this far, so yeah. Oh yeah, this this is my mom's iPad, so that's why it's a panda. Yeah. So yeah. Gonna get back to screen sharing though because there's no point in that, but I will continue to. Well, I completely forgot what I was talking about now. I'm kind of mad. Oh, significant snowfall for western South Dakota. That's the answer. That's the question I was about to answer, actually. If not, I was already answering it. Yes. So southwestern South Dakota, I mean, you're maybe looking at, well, according to this one, it's important to look at total positive snow depth. So yeah, you're maybe looking at 3 inches here, but I think this could be overkill because I'm not even quite sure there will be precipitation all the way up that way. So I think just according to the GFS, but I don't know yet. I think most of the precipitation will be confined to south of that. Well, it could creep into central Nebraska, but how likely I see snow this November for Norfolk, Virginia? Well, in my experience, I've never seen snow here. I've only seen sleet once, and that was 2014 to 2015. So I think there's a chance that you will see sleet, but a very small one. You could see flakes, maybe. Maybe there has been sleet or snow, and I've just never stayed up late enough to see it. So yeah, we see this first trough come through actually, and it's kind of what we've been dealing with already. So you're looking at, I mean, really cold temperatures throughout these areas. You got that southeast ridge that moves out very quickly, though. So by the 11th, you're looking at very cold temperatures there. If you look at the actual temperature here, we'll look at high temperatures. You're looking at 48 for Norfolk. Some portions of South Carolina looking at 50s. Northern Florida looking at 60s as highs. So it's very cold this time of year. And then we see this next trough move through, and you're looking at highs in the low 40s here in Norfolk, lows in the 40s. I mean, this is highs. Sorry, so highs in the 40s in Florida. So this is showing significant cold. Very, very, very cold temperatures here. Atlanta getting below 40 degrees here is a high, and I mean your nighttime temperatures are just going to be frigid. I mean, you're looking at 20s throughout. I mean, these areas getting very, very cold. So very cold. Are there any other websites besides Tropical Tidbits and Pivotal Weather? Yeah, there's all sorts of websites. You can go check it out, like Facebook, YouTube. No, I'm just playing. But I know what you're talking about, weather model websites. Weather.us is a great one. It's this website, weathermodels.com. If you get the subscription, you get a lot of access to a lot of things like the European model, all sorts of stuff. Very cool website. Highly recommend. Do you think Northern Virginia might see snow next week? No, I don't think so. Now, don't get too excited. It'll be gone by next run, then show back up again and maybe happen. Yeah, that sounds about right. That happens a lot. Or it'll creep north. Let's see. And maybe looking at snow showers, flurries throughout here. Whatever this is, I guess this is a clipper kind of, or it's like a clipper southern slider type thing, and it hits Kentucky and Tennessee. It's interesting. Bringing a couple inches of snow here, a few inches actually, and then snow showers for these areas if it hits at night. I'm sure, not in the day, I would assume. So interesting stuff. Yeah, early morning. Sounds like the only way. It's looking like there will be a day in Nashville where it doesn't get above freezing. Yeah. Okay. Um, Somebody said Ohio. Yeah, so I'll cover this real quick. Yeah, so in Ohio, you're looking at this snowstorm to move through. And really, it's this northwestern corner that has a shot at possibly getting snow. Not a very good one at this point. I don't know what all this is about, but I don't think that'll be snow. Really think this northwestern tip is your only shot there. No season outlook in Maryland. I don't do those. So upstate South Carolina might have snow flurries. No, probably not. Probably not. This is the GFS, so it's not very probable. Even though it shows this little bit. I mean, it's far out too. I wouldn't believe a flurry forecast that's 156 hours out ever. That's just what I think, though. And really, upstate South Carolina is not even in this forecast anyway. So yeah, not looking at too much of a chance there. Light snow in Fargo, North Dakota right now. It's interesting. The only thing I would watch from this is this southern slider. We need to watch where this goes or if it even develops. I do want to look at South Dakota on this, though. Or was it? Yeah, North Dakota, sorry. Oh, yeah, I see there is currently snow showers. It looks to develop into something here. Ooh, possibly some lake effect going on. We're getting started, guys. Good first time back in Ohio from Las Vegas. Thank you. You're welcome. North Central Maryland, chances for snow in November. Yeah, your chances are like, I mean, of seeing anything significant, I mean, 5%, maybe less. So, because right now I don't see any threats, so I'm just going to have to go with whatever your average is. It's just how it goes. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this one up soon, guys. So if you have any questions, if you're in the forecast region for the snowstorm, let me know, and I'll be covering this for sure. I do want to pull up my forecast for this one though that I had yesterday. This is going to be updated. I already see where I'm going to change some things. So I know you guys always get to see like this crowded compilation of files here. Where is it? Wait, no, that's not it. It's not it at all. Okay. Right here. Sweet. Yeah, so this is my forecast map. How much snow for Detroit? 1 to 3 and trace to 3 inches. Trace to 3 inches. Hey, Maggie B. Can we get some snow in Dallas? Maybe we'll have to see this winter what happens. Would you say the FV3 GFS model is good? It has shown some promise for sure. I think they need to definitely upgrade a lot of things, change a lot of things. It seems kind of this is crazy. If you know weather models, you know this is crazy. It seems crazier. It seems to show weird things more, which is shocking because the GFS is known for that. I guess the CMC is most known for that, but GFS definitely is known for also showing crazy things. Yeah, so the FV3 GFS, they're going to upgrade it, and then they're going to replace the old GFS in January. So it's getting a big time upgrade from. So it'll be very different from this FV3 GFS, but this is kind of the blueprint for what they're making. That's as far as I know. Anywhere between 3 to 6 is a good snow. 6+ is awesome. Yeah. So 3 to 6 in this area. And I really think, again, I think somewhere in this area is where you have your best chance at 6 inches at this point. And I think I'd pull this 3 to 6 and cut these areas out of it. For now, I think I'm much more confident in these northern areas. But I want to see what happens when the short range models transition. So I'm going to wait to make a new forecast for this one until I get the RGEM and the NAM kind of involved. And then I can kind of make a very accurate forecast for this one. And we'll have to see from there what it's looking like. But yeah, for sure. I think right now the bullseye looks to be, again, as I don't make that the shape I want it to be, somewhere in here. I've always thought since I've known of this storm being a chance, or since I've known of the chance of this storm, I thought the bullseye would be right here where the 3 states meet, and I still think that. Model guidance is interesting. So GFS has the bullseye kind of down here, I think, or actually it has the bullseye up here in Nebraska, I think, and then the European, which is going to be this orange one, kind of has the bullseye in here. So for right now, I'm meeting it in the middle. But it certainly makes the most sense that it would be right around here, with the precipitation really developing in here and strengthening, and then eventually heading this way. I think, yeah. So your best chance is somewhere along that arrow, I would say, for now. Could the Southeast have snow during December? Of course they can. I'm pretty sure they did last year. So pretty sure Houston had snow last December. But yeah, it's too hard to say like specifically like if there will be more of a chance or less of a chance or whatnot. I haven't even thought very much about December yet, as I just made my November forecast. So that's where most of my focus was. I do kind of have an overview of the winter, or what I think it's going to be, but I haven't taken months into account too much as far as like what months I think what will happen. But I do think that December won't be the coldest month. I know that comparatively to normal. And I'm leaning towards February being the coldest as of right now. December the warmest, February the coldest. I think December could be pretty average. That's my initial thoughts. In 2011, just below that area was a 20 to 30 inch on snow February. Winter storm Beijing was awesome in the southeast. I was like, Beijing, isn't that like, yeah. I didn't know they named winter storms that, but Benji, I guess. Benji sounds a lot better. Great job, New Haven, Connecticut. I love that area in Connecticut. So beautiful, but the traffic is awful. It's a nightmare every time when I'm trying to get up to Maine or New Hampshire. I can't stand it. Mostly in what is it, Southport, Connecticut? When I forget what the highway is called, but the one that goes right along that coast down there in southern Connecticut, the highway's the worst. Traffic is awful. But yeah, I certainly love it up there. Yeah, 95. You know what? Well, you know what's underrated? Connecticut pizza. I mean, especially down there. I think what is it? Southport, Connecticut. Is that what it's called? I'm trying to think. Maybe it is New Haven, but I know that very known for their pizza. It's great. It's awesome. Highly recommend it. I know Albert has had it before. He lives there, but for anybody else, do you think North Central Maryland will get snow like Winter Storm Jonas in 2016? I don't quite remember that one. Uh, or actually, yeah, Jonas was the like massive one, right? Like the once in a lifetime blizzard. I don't remember them by names. That's my problem. The names just aren't very memorable to me. So maybe I should start working on that. But if that's the one that brought like Northern Virginia a ton of snow, I was in Winchester, Virginia. I'll remember that for the rest of my life. Uh, if that's the one you're talking of, I don't think there will be a storm that strong. I don't think I can ever call for a storm that strong to happen in like a seasonal forecast. So yeah, unfortunately, I can't. Yeah, pretty sure we approached 3 feet or 3.5 feet, something like that. Uh, it was absolutely insane. I think like 50 inches. So that must have been more. Must have been more. Must have been closer to 4 feet, but it was massive. Will Central Ohio get snow next week? I don't think so. I think only northeastern Ohio or northwestern Ohio has a chance. But Central for this storm. So the synoptic storm, which is the actual system we're talking about here, I don't think so. As far as lake effect snow goes, we're gonna have to keep an eye on that. I don't know how far south that'll get, obviously, but yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. My phone is having issues right now. It might be broken, unfortunately. So I'm gonna have to go take a look at that and go work on that. But I did want to update you guys on the snowstorm and make a live stream because I know it's been a few days. So I wanted to go ahead and do one of these for you. I had a couple comments telling me to make a live stream. So I definitely wanted to update you guys. So what is going on between you and David Slauhauer? Nothing. For a while, he wanted to join Direct Weather. I thought that he wanted to join to help me out and possibly, it becomes more successful than it is one day. He would also become more successful as it becomes more successful, as would I. Apparently, that's not what he had in mind as far as goals. He mentioned to me that he was kind of upset that my channel was growing faster than his, and other things like that. And he got suggestions from people that said if he wants to ever become bigger than me, that he shouldn't be a part of my weather team because he'll always be in my channel shadow or something. And that scared him, so he decided that he did not want to be a part of the team anymore. So I can't really blame him if that's the way he feels. If he feels that he's not growing fast enough for how fast he wants to grow, that's all up to him. So, but we're good friends, so it doesn't matter. But That's all the information that I have. But I am looking for new help now. I definitely want to get somebody that can help me forecast for the West, possibly join the channel, help me upload videos. That was never something that he was going to do, so that would be different. Yeah, AccuWeather is not good anymore. Their maps are pretty though. I like their old maps. That's actually what my new maps are inspired by, is their old maps. So, yep. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I'll see you guys later.